Ever feel like your energy is on a roller coaster? You're flying high one moment, and the next, you've crashed and burned, desperate for a nap or another cup of coffee. That 3 p.m. slump, that feeling of being hangry? It's not just in your head, it's a biological signal your body is sending, and today, we're going to decode it. This isn't just about feeling tired, it's about understanding the very fuel that powers your life and how to manage it for consistent, all-day energy. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly is blood sugar? When you eat carbohydrates, think bread, pasta, fruits, even vegetables, your body breaks them down into a simple sugar called glucose. This glucose enters your bloodstream, and that's what we call blood sugar. Glucose is your body's primary source of energy. It's the premium fuel for your brain, your muscles, and every single cell in your body. But for your cells to actually use this fuel, they need a key. The key is a hormone called insulin. When your blood sugar levels rise after a meal, your pancreas, a small organ located behind your stomach, gets a signal to release insulin. Insulin then travels through your bloodstream, unlocks your cells, and allows glucose to move from your blood into the cells to be used for energy. Any excess glucose is stored in your liver and muscles as glycogen for later use. It's a beautifully efficient system designed to keep your energy levels stable. But what happens when this system gets overwhelmed? That's what we call a blood sugar spike. Imagine you eat a donut and a large sugary latte for breakfast. Your body is flooded with a massive amount of simple sugars all at once. This causes a rapid, dramatic rise in your blood glucose. Your pancreas panics. It sees this huge surge of sugar as an emergency and overcompensates by releasing a flood of insulin to quickly get all that glucose out of your bloodstream. This massive insulin release does its job very well, in fact. Too well. It shoves glucose into your cells so fast that your blood sugar level plummets, dropping even lower than it was before you ate. This rapid drop is the crash. Suddenly, your brain and body are deprived of their primary fuel source, and you're left feeling exhausted, irritable, foggy-headed, and craving more sugar to bring your levels back up. This is the vicious cycle of spikes and crashes. Foods that cause these rapid spikes are often referred to as high glycemic index foods. The glycemic index, or G, is a scale from 0 to 100 that ranks carbohydrates based on how quickly they raise blood sugar levels. Pure glucose is 100. Foods like white bread, sugary cereals, and potatoes have a high G, meaning they are digested quickly and cause a rapid spike. On the other hand, foods like lentils, non-starchy vegetables, and whole grains have a low G. They're digested more slowly, leading to a gentle, gradual rise in blood sugar, which gives your pancreas plenty of time to release insulin in a controlled manner, avoiding the spike and subsequent crash. Now, let us talk about two common culprits many of us rely on for a quick boost: coffee and sugar. You feel a slump coming on, so you grab a sweet coffee or an energy drink. It works for a little while, right? Here's what's really happening. The sugar gives you that immediate glucose surge, triggering the insulin roller coaster we just talked about. But coffee adds another layer. The caffeine in coffee stimulates your adrenal glands to release cortisol and adrenaline, your fight or flight hormones. These hormones tell your liver to release its stored glucose into the bloodstream to prepare your body for immediate action. So you're getting a double whammy, a sugar rush from what you consumed, plus a sugar release from your own liver. This creates an even more massive spike, which is followed by an even more dramatic crash. Relying on this combo is like taking out a high-interest energy loan from your body. You get a short-term payout, but the long-term cost is deeper fatigue and hormonal imbalance. And it's not just food. Your sleep and stress levels play a huge role. When you're stressed, your body constantly releases cortisol. As we just learned, cortisol tells your liver to dump glucose into the blood. If you're chronically stressed, your blood sugar is chronically high. Over time, your cells can become desensitized to the constant presence of insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. This is a precursor to more serious health issues. Poor sleep does the same thing. Even one night of bad sleep can increase cortisol levels and reduce your body's insulin sensitivity the next day, making you more prone to blood sugar spikes. It's all connected. So, how do you know if your blood sugar is unstable? Do signs go beyond just feeling tired? Do you feel shaky, anxious, or irritable when you miss a meal? Do you have intense cravings for sweets or carbs? Do you wake up in the middle of the night or around 2 or 3 a.m.? That can be your body releasing stress hormones to counteract a nighttime blood sugar dip. Other signs include brain fog, difficulty concentrating, frequent headaches, blurred vision, and even skin issues like acne. These aren't just random annoyances, they are important clues about your metabolic health. Our modern diet is a major contributor to this problem. We are surrounded by ultra-processed foods that are engineered to be hyper-palatable. They are packed with refined carbohydrates, unhealthy fats, and, most importantly, hidden sugars. You might think you're eating healthy by choosing a low-fat yogurt or a whole wheat bread, but check the label. You'll often find added sugars listed under names like high-fructose corn syrup, dextrose, maltodextrin, or fruit juice concentrate. These sugars are everywhere, from salad dressings and pasta sauces to savory crackers and plant-based milks, constantly contributing to blood sugar instability without us even realizing it. Okay, that's the problem. Let's get to the solutions. How can you prevent these spikes and get off the energy roller coaster? The key is to build your meals strategically. We call this dressing your carbs. Never eat a carbohydrate source by itself. Always pair it with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. These three components slow down the digestion and absorption of glucose, leading to a much gentler blood sugar response. For example, instead of just an apple for a snack, have an apple with a handful of almonds or a spoonful of peanut butter. The fat and protein in the nuts buffer the sugar from the apple. Fiber is particularly powerful. There are two types, soluble and insoluble. Soluble fiber, found in oats, beans, avocados, and chia seeds, dissolves in water to form a gel-like substance in your gut. This gel physically slows down how quickly sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. Insoluble fiber, found in vegetables and whole grains, adds bulk and helps food move through your digestive system. A great rule of thumb is to start your meal with vegetables. The fiber will coat your digestive tract, preparing it for any carbs that follow. Let's look at some meal examples. For breakfast, instead of a bowl of sugary cereal, try a scramble of 3 eggs with spinach and avocado, and maybe a small slice of sourdough bread. The protein and fat from the eggs and avocado will balance the carbs from the bread. For lunch, instead of a sandwich on white bread, have a large salad with grilled chicken, lots of leafy greens, colorful veggies, chickpeas, and an olive oil-based dressing. For dinner, try a piece of baked salmon with a side of roasted broccoli and a serving of quinoa. These meals are designed for stable, sustained energy. Movement is another game changer. When you exercise, your muscles need energy. What's that energy source? Glucose. During physical activity, your muscles can take up glucose from the bloodstream without needing much, or sometimes any, insulin. It's like having a secret backdoor for glucose to get into your cells. This is incredibly effective at lowering blood sugar. Even a short 10-minute walk after a meal can make a huge difference in preventing a post-meal spike. It helps your body use the glucose you just consumed right away, instead of letting it linger in your bloodstream. So, let's put this all together into a daily energy reset plan. Start your day with a savory, protein-rich breakfast. At every meal, prioritize protein, fat, and fiber, and start with your veggies if you can. Stay hydrated with water throughout the day. If you need a snack, choose something that combines these elements, like Greek yogurt with berries or veggies with hummus. Incorporate movement, especially after your biggest meal of the day. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, and find healthy ways to manage your stress, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. Understanding your body's signals is not about restriction or perfection. It's about empowerment. That feeling of fatigue or that sugar craving isn't a moral failing. It's a biological request for better balance. By learning to work with your body's natural systems, you can unlock consistent energy, mental clarity, and a profound sense of well-being. You have the power to take control of your energy and feel amazing every single day. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to optimize your health. We'll see you in the next one.